Did you know that in 2023, the U.S. Surgeon General released a terrifying advisory declaring a new epidemic in America? It wasn't a new virus. It wasn't heart disease. It was loneliness. Medical researchers have now confirmed what ancient cultures have known for thousands of years: isolation is a toxin. In fact, a landmark meta-analysis from Brigham Young University, reviewing data from over 300,000 people, found that weak social connections are as damaging to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Think about that. You could eat all the kale in the world, run on the treadmill every morning, and take every vitamin supplement on the shelf. But if you are socially isolated, your cells are aging at an accelerated rate. When you are lonely, your body stays in a permanent state of fight or flight. Your cortisol levels remain chronically high, inflammation floods your arteries, and your immune system weakens. It is a slow, silent killer that Western medicine has largely ignored. But in the blue zone of Sardinia, Italy, and the villages of Okinawa, Japan, they have a different approach. They view social connection not as a luxury, but as a biological necessity, just like water or oxygen. They practice specific friendship habits that buffer them against the stress of aging. The result? A study published in the Journal of Epidemiology suggests that robust social integration can add an average of 8 years to your life expectancy. That is nearly a decade of extra time, simply by changing how you connect with others. You are about to discover 6 specific social habits used by the world's longest-lived people. These aren't just go-to-a-party tips. These are deep, structural changes to your daily life that trigger the release of oxytocin, the love hormone that repairs heart tissue and lowers blood pressure. But I have to warn you about number 1. It is a concept called Moai. It is the single most powerful social structure ever studied by sociologists, credited with keeping Okinawan women alive well into their 100s. Yet, in the West, we have almost completely abandoned it in favor of independence. Reclaiming this one habit could be the most important thing you do for your health this year. Before we begin, tell us in the comments right now, who is the first person you would call if you got good news today? If you had to pause to think, or if you don't have an answer, this video is specifically for you. Drop your answer, or just say, "I'm here to learn," in the comments below. Now, let's start rebuilding your village, beginning with habit number 6, the practice of the shared table, or kyoshoku. In modern Western society, a tragic phenomenon has become normal. The TV dinner for one. Millions of seniors prepare a meal, sit in a recliner, and eat while watching the news. This seems harmless, but biologically, it is a disaster. When you eat alone, especially while watching stressful TV programs, your nervous system remains in a sympathetic state, stress mode. Your digestion is compromised, and your body does not absorb nutrients efficiently. In Japan, kyoshoku, literally eating together, is considered a pillar of health. It doesn't just mean being in the same room. It means sharing the rhythm of the meal. A study from the University of Oxford found that people who eat socially feel happier and are more satisfied with their lives. But the physiological benefits are even more profound. The act of conversation slows down your eating pace, which stabilizes blood sugar spikes. The laughter and eye contact stimulate the vagus nerve, putting your body into rest and digest mode. You don't need a dinner party every night, but you need to break the habit of isolation feeding. The habit is simple. Never eat dinner alone more than 3 times a week. If you live alone, how do you do this? You adapt. Invite a neighbor for tea. Meet a friend for a cheap lunch. Or use technology and have a FaceTime dinner with a grandchild or a friend in another city. The goal is to associate food with connection. When you break bread with others, you turn a biological necessity into a longevity event. Number 5. The generational bridge, or Sedai no Kakehashi. One of the most dangerous aspects of Western aging is age segregation. Seniors live in senior communities, go to senior centers, and talk mostly to other seniors. While peer support is good, exclusive peer interaction can lead to a cognitive echo chamber. In the blue zones, the elderly are never sequestered. They live with or near young people. This intergenerational mixing is a potent cognitive protectant. A study from the Journal of Aging and Health found that seniors who regularly mentored or interacted with youth had lower rates of depression and better cognitive flexibility. Why? Because young people speak fast, use new slang, and talk about new technologies. Trying to keep up with a 20-year-old forces your brain to build new neural pathways. It creates a sense of generativity, the feeling that you are passing wisdom to the next generation, which is a key psychological marker of healthy aging. The habit here is to find a reverse mentor. This could be a grandchild, a niece, or a younger neighbor. Don't just talk to them. Ask them to teach you something. Ask them how to use a new app. Ask them about their music. In return, share your stories. By building a bridge to a younger generation, you anchor yourself in the future rather than living only in the past. Before we continue, if you are finding these tips helpful, hit that like button so more seniors can see this video and subscribe. We've got more powerful senior health tips coming every day, and you don't want to miss the next one. Now, social habit number 4, the gift of ear, or keicho. Many seniors complain that nobody calls anymore. But the harsh truth is, sometimes people stop calling because the conversation has become a monologue. As we age, our world shrinks, and we tend to talk extensively about our health problems, our aches, and our past. Keicho is the Japanese art of active, respectful listening. It is not just hearing. It is listening with the intent to understand, not to reply. Neuroscience shows that when two people really listen to each other, their brain waves actually synchronize, a phenomenon called neural coupling. This releases a massive flood of dopamine and oxytocin for both the speaker and the listener. If you want to increase your lifespan through friendship, you must become a master listener. The habit is the 2-minute rule. The next time you speak to a friend or family member, ask them a question like, "How is your job going?" or "What are you excited about right now?" Then, commit to listening for 2 full minutes without interrupting, without offering advice, and without bringing the story back to yourself. Just listen. Lean in. Nod. You will be shocked at how people respond. They will seek you out. They will call you more often. By becoming a safe harbor for others' thoughts, you ensure that you will never be lonely. You become the most valuable person in your social circle. Number 3, finding your third place, or ibasho. Sociologist Ray Oldenburg coined the term third place to describe a spot that is not your home, first place, and not your work, second place. It is a neutral ground where people gather. For a French senior, it's the bistro. For a British pensioner, it's the pub. For an Okinawan elder, it's the village square. For many American seniors, the third place has disappeared. They drift between the grocery store and the living room. Without a third place, you lose the weak ties, the casual acquaintances, the barista, the mailman that make you feel part of a community. Ibasho translates to a place where one feels at home, or where one belongs. Research indicates that having frequent, low-stakes interactions with acquaintances strengthens the immune system just as much as deep conversations with close friends. The habit: establish a routine territory. Pick a coffee shop, a library, a park bench, or a community center, and go there at the exact same time, 3 days a week. Be consistent. Over time, you will start to see the same faces. You will nod. Then you will say hello. Then you will know names. This creates a psychological safety net. It signals to your primal brain that you have a territory and a tribe. It forces you to get dressed, leave the house, and engage with the world, all predictors of longevity. Number 2, the gratitude echo, or kansha no hibiki. Friendships, like gardens, die without water. Yet, many men and women over 60 assume their old friends know they are cared for, so they stop saying it. They stop expressing affection. The relationship goes on autopilot. Japanese psychology emphasizes kansha, deep gratitude. But it's not enough to feel it. You must vibrate it hibiki outwards. Expressing gratitude is a biohack. When you write a thank you note or verbally tell a friend why you appreciate them, your brain produces serotonin, the mood stabilizer. It creates an upward spiral of well-being. A study from the University of California, Davis, found that people who practiced regular gratitude showed significantly lower levels of cellular inflammation and better sleep quality. The habit is the Friday text. Every Friday morning, send one text message, write one email, or make one brief call to a friend. The message is simple. I was just thinking about you and realized I haven't said in a while how much I appreciate our friendship. That's it. It takes 30 seconds. But that ripple effect strengthens the bond for months. It revives dormant friendships. It makes people want to be around you. It transforms you from a passive participant in your life to an active creator of love. The lifelong circle, or Moai. And now, the single most powerful social habit for longevity. The secret structure that keeps Okinawans living to 100. Number 1. The lifelong circle, or Moai. In Okinawa, when a child is born, they are placed into a group of 5 or 6 peers. This group is their Moai. They commit to meeting together for life. They pool money to help each other in tough times. They talk daily. They gossip. They argue. They laugh. But most importantly, they show up. If a member of a Moai gets sick, the others are there. If a spouse dies, the Moai is there. In the West, we rely on our spouses for almost all our emotional needs. If that spouse passes away, the survivor's mortality risk skyrockets, a phenomenon known as the widowhood effect. The Moai distributes that weight. It provides a financial and emotional safety net that reduces stress hormones to near zero. Researchers believe the Moai is the main reason Okinawan women live longer than anyone else on Earth. They are never alone. Now, you might not have been assigned a group at birth, but you can build one now. The habit is to form your circle. Find 3 to 5 people. They don't have to be your best friends, just people you share an interest with. Commit to meeting at a specific time, once a week or once a month. Call it a walking club, a book club, or just coffee time. But here is the key. Make the commitment sacred. You don't cancel because you don't feel like it. You show up for them, and they show up for you. This consistency creates a social immune system. It keeps you accountable. It keeps you laughing. And statistically, it will keep you alive approximately 8 years longer than if you try to go it alone. The myth of the rugged individual is dangerous. Humans are herd animals. We are designed to look into each other's eyes, to share food, and to carry each other's burdens. Isolation tells your body that you are in danger, triggering a cascade of aging. Connection tells your body that you are safe, triggering repair and growth. These 6 habits, the shared table, the generational bridge, the gift of ear, the third place, the gratitude echo, and the powerful Moai, are the medicine you cannot buy at a pharmacy. You don't have to become a social butterfly. You just need to be intentional. Start small. Share a meal. Listen for 2 minutes. Send a text. By weaving these threads of connection, you are stitching together a safety net that will catch you as you age, keeping you vibrant, supported, and alive. Now, we have a challenge for you. I want you to think of one person, just one, who you haven't seen in a while but used to make you smile. Call them today. Not a text, a call. And tell us in the comments, did you make the call? How did it feel? If you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends. Send it to your Moai. Let them know they are part of your longevity plan. Hit that like button, subscribe for more senior health secrets, and remember, you are not meant to walk this path alone. Reach out, connect, and I'll see you in the next video.